Wyatt's walking rant. I won't be walking outside for this one because it's cold outside, and it's probably not too bad actually. But anyways, this is just going to be a pace around the basement suite. So I'm just going to be pacing around. Now there's a couple things that I was planning on. Here, I'm going to put my hat on to hide my greasy hair. I'll put one of my hats on, put my Star Wars hat on. Hide my greasy hair, there we go. Have a sip of coffee. I decided that I'm gonna get my teeth fixed. See that? Overcrowding of the bottom jaw, and top teeth aren't that bad, but pretty self-conscious about the bottom ones. So I already went to so I signed up for the Smile Direct Club. You may have seen their ads on Facebook. Do I have a pamphlet or something? So yeah, Smile Direct Club, and they send you those retainer things. Here's one of the boxes here. Smile Direct Club. And so yeah, they send you just one big package at the beginning. So hopefully I get mine in about 2 to 3 weeks. And then it comes with a bottom retainer and a top retainer. They're those see-through ones, transparent ones. And then you sign up for the app that they have, and the app tells you every couple weeks, the app will tell you, okay, it's time for the second upper and bottom retainers, and then you switch them out. And yeah, it's $110 a month for 24 months. And I'm here to beg for money. No, I'm just kidding. And it's they figured it'll only be 6 months to fix my teeth. It'll be 6 months. It takes 24 months to pay for it, and only using the retainers for 6 months, and that'll be straight. And they do the top two while they're at it. My original plan was just to do the bottom so that it's cheaper, and that's the only one I was really worried about. But no matter, you just pay one price and you get the top and bottom. So even if my top teeth were pretty much perfect already and they only had to change a little bit, they would give you a retainer anyways. So, and they also gave me, it's also like a teeth whitening thing. I think my teeth already are quite a bit whiter. I've been using this tooth whitening. I've been using this tooth whitening thing. It's called the Bright On LED Accelerator Light. It's pretty cool, actually. I've seen ads for them on Facebook, but I always thought it was a scam when I saw it. I'll show you. I'm gonna use it before I go to work today. I'll show you the whole thing, might as well. So you get this little tube with goop in it. Contains premium whitening hydrogen peroxide. So it's got a little brush on the end. Then you twist the bottom until the hydrogen peroxide comes out of the brush. Then you brush your front teeth on the top and the bottom. Then, after you get that goop on your teeth, then you take your LED light, and I come over here. This is my charging station here in the basement. And you plug your LED light thing, you plug it into the wall. See that? You put this in your mouth. Well, I'll put it in my mouth for you. And Jesus, see that? Then you put that in your mouth for 5 minutes. Put it in your mouth for 5 minutes. Gross. Just had some oatmeal. I'm gonna have to rinse that off after this. You put that in your mouth for 5 minutes. Take another sip of coffee. 5 minutes of that in your mouth, and it's supposed to whiten the light absorbs into. I'm not gonna pretend I know how it works. And yeah, I think it's actually already working. Like, my teeth are normally pretty yellow. I brush my teeth every day. Huh. I think they are getting a bit whiter. Anyways, when I get the big giant package, they send a whole bunch of more of those whitening hydrogen peroxide tubes. So while you're getting your teeth straightened, you're also slowly whitening them every day. And yeah, hopefully it works out. Yeah, so that's my tooth straightening dealio. That's what's going on with that. What else was I gonna talk about? That Canadian girl won the female singles tennis US Open against Serena Williams. I think her name's Bianca. I don't know her last name. I think her first name's Bianca. I was at my Uncle Rob's place. My brother and I were there on Friday night. It's Monday morning right now. And we were drinking and talking and sitting around the kitchen table. And then maybe we drank a little bit too much. And then my Uncle Rob was saying that he wanted to place a bet on Bianca to win. And I have an online gambling account. I haven't used it in a long time because when you gamble, usually you lose. So I stopped doing that. And so I just keep it to look at the odds now. I like looking at the odds of fights and seeing how close they are, seeing if somebody actually is as much as an underdog as they like to say, and because usually the odds are pretty accurate. Like, yeah, and yeah, so I put $100 on Bianca, and then my uncle paid me $100 cash. Then the next day, Saturday, I had to work in the afternoon, so I went to work, and then I got a text from my uncle saying that she won. Bianca won, and she was a 2.5 to 1 underdog. So he won $150. put down $100, got back $250. So now, oh yeah, this is what I was going to talk about. It was super easy on the website's changed a little bit for my sports betting account. But it used to be really, really tough to put money into your account and withdraw it. And this time it was super easy. Before, I used to have to buy like an American credit card online, like a pre-charged credit card, and then use that card number and put it into my account. And then it was an even bigger nightmare to withdraw the money. But this time I just had to do an e-transfer. They just give you like an email, and you just e-transfer the money straight out of your account into there, and then it went into my sports betting account like immediately. Placed the bet. But now, after I've won, now to withdraw the money, it's still not too bad, but I need to send them a PDF of a bank statement. I have to send them a picture of my driver's license front and back, and I think also a picture of my passport. Like, I have all that stuff, I can do that. But it's like, it's so typical, like how easily they took the money. They have no problem taking the money. And then when they're giving it back, it's the same account. They should just send it back to the same email that sent it to them. But instead, they want you to jump through a bunch of hoops. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, this has been a pace in the basement. A pace in the basement, that's what this was. Yeah, trying to keep, this is my new segment. I know the last one I called it the Alberta Strongboy Podcast. I'm still gonna do long form type of podcasts and stuff. Oh yeah, check out my walk. If you saw the first walking rant, this is the walk in question. It's actually really nice, and I've used it almost every single night since I bought it. I think I'm gonna buy a cookbook, a walk cookbook. I guess that'd be a waste of money as well, because I can just go on the internet. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start doing more short form podcasts, and that'll be the Wyatt's Walking Rant will be the short ones, kind of 15 minutes tops. They'll be under 20 minutes. 20 minutes, absolute max. It's too long. And I'll still do a long form episode every once in a while, but I find it's just it's just a lot easier doing shorter ones. And if I just it forces me to try to keep it leaner. I have a shorter amount of time, so I just need to talk more. Maybe have a couple subjects that I wanted to talk about in the beginning, and just kind of stick to the blueprint. And yeah, that's about all I had to say. Adios.